Cuba, the land of music, cigars, classic cars, and a history as colorful as its streets. In just 2 minutes, we're diving into the wild, revolutionary, and sometimes salsa-infused journey that shaped this island nation. Before Europeans even knew Cuba existed, the Taino and Siboney tribes were thriving, farming, fishing, and basically living that tropical dream. They had complex societies, a deep connection to nature, and zero concept of Wi-Fi. But things were about to change big time. In 1492, Christopher Columbus showed up and did what he did best, claimed Cuba for Spain. Cue colonization, sugar plantations, and the not-so-great arrival of European diseases. Indigenous communities, devastated. Havana, built up into a key Spanish port, and Spain, making serious cash off Cuban sugar. But Cuba wasn't about to just sit there and let Spain run the show forever. Enter Jose Marti, poet, freedom fighter, and all-around badass. He led the charge for independence, sparking wars that finally got Spain out. But just as Cuba was about to celebrate, another guest showed up uninvited. After the Spanish-American War in 1898, the US basically said, "Nice revolution, Cuba, we'll take it from here." The Platt Amendment gave the US the right to intervene whenever they felt like it, and of course Guantanamo Bay became their permanent vacation home. Fast forward, and Cuba saw a revolving door of corruption. First, Gerardo Machado ruled with an iron fist. Then, Fulgencio Batista pulled a surprise, "I'm in charge now" move in 1952. His rule? A mix of repression, casinos, and very shady deals with the mafia. Naturally, the people weren't thrilled. And then, boom! Revolution time! Enter Fidel Castro and Che Guevara, two bearded guys with big ideas about socialism, equality, and kicking Batista out. By 1959, they'd won. Batista was gone, and Cuba had a brand new government, one that wasn't exactly on speaking terms with the US. Cuba cozied up to the Soviet Union, which didn't sit well with the US. Then came the Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962, a "we're this close to World War III" moment. When the Soviet Union collapsed in the 90s, Cuba entered the special period, which sounds fun, but actually meant food shortages, blackouts, and an economy on life support. Desperate for cash, Cuba turned to tourism, opening up its beaches to sunburned foreigners with fanny packs. Under Raúl Castro, Cuba loosened up a bit. More private businesses, better relations with the US briefly, thanks Obama, and internet access finally happening. But challenges like economic struggles, protests, and, being a one-party state continue to shape Cuba's future. So there you have it, a history full of resilience, revolutions, and a global impact way bigger than its size. If you love this quick dive into Cuba's past, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and share with your amigos. Hasta la próxima.